Plus bonus footage, bonus content.
It says plus bonus in the title. Stick around. Okay, there's more.
Which will be our next. Are we doing that just on Christmas Day?
It'll be on Christmas Day.
Yeah, so keep an eye out on Christmas Day. You might not even see this part of the edit. I might just cut it out. I don't know. Might leave it in, might cut it out. What are you going to do, Matt? Matt decided what he wanted to do.
I was waiting for him to answer.
Well, he's going to in the edit, I guess. I don't know. I'm Matt. That's Chris. This is 307 Reacts. And on the screen in front of us, Merry freaking Christmas, all you crazy animals. It's home free Christmas in L.A.
Yes.
Me and Chris, I got to tell you, total honesty here. So the first year we had this channel running, a lot of you guys are still with us from our first year. Thank you very much.
Let's back it up a little further than that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go all the way back to high school.
Okay.
You remember being in choir, okay?
God, now I do. It all just hit me at once.
And it was time to learn Christmas music.
Yeah, so you start learning it in October. Yeah,
it's fucking October.
It's not even Halloween
What
yet.
is going on?
Why are we learning Christmas music?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, naturally, musicians, you ask a lot of musicians, they typically don't like to listen to Christmas music, okay? They'll perform it, but they don't like to listen to it. It's not their first thing, okay? So... Let's start the story there.
That's a good call. Yeah, I forget that I have early traumatization from Christmas songs. Being subjected to it all the way from 5th grade music class in elementary, where we're doing Little Drummer Boy on the snare. You know what I mean? I've been doing that for a long time. I've been a little drummer boy my whole life, and the song is kind of boring at this point. Okay, however. We like to do these things for you guys, and we know you guys enjoy the Christmas spirit. For all the non-musicians, for everybody that has that big, bright Christmas spirit, this is why we do it for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Like, and to be honest, it would be a disservice to us if we didn't watch these videos anyways, because Home Free, Voice Play,
they're all great.
Pentatonics, all those groups are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So Christmas music or not. I can still appreciate the performance of the thing. So regardless.
Anyways, let's fast forward from high school. Go ahead and say what you were going to say.
Fast forwarding from high. Okay, yeah. So first year we started this channel. We decided December rolled around. I had this brilliant idea, and I brought it to Chris, and he, for whatever reason, agreed. Let's do 30 days of Christmas in December, or it was 25 days of Christmas or something like that. I think maybe we landed on 20 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
I think out of 20 days of Christmas we decided to do, we ended up doing 10 to 14, something like that.
We did a little more than that. We came really close.
Were we close? Okay, I knew it was somewhere in the teens.
I think we maybe
there.
had like 3 videos that weren't.
Okay,
Christmas
we did like
songs.
1 week that it was like, okay, we're not doing the thing.
It wasn't even a full one. It was because Tom McDonald dropped a new one.
Oh,
it was one of
those things.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we did around 20 days of reactions for Christmas, and those videos still exist on our channel. If you'd like to go back and watch them, you can sort by date, and you just search December 2020 or whatever, 21, and it will show you those. However, because of that, we're both a little bit traumatized, and we have been for the last few years. So I think last year we did a couple Christmas ones. We did Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. And
I think we did. We tried to do 1 week.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yep. So we're just kind of feeling it out. So this year we're going to do 2 days dedicated to Christmas, full on. It's Christmas Eve right now, and we appreciate the hell out of you guys for being here on Christmas Eve. Well, I don't know if this will come out Sunday or Saturday. We'll probably put it out Sunday since it's Christmas Eve and Christmas. So happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and glad you guys are here to join us. We're going to check out some Home Free. I'm not sure what's on the docket for tomorrow yet. We still kind of have that. We got to talk about that. Yeah. But you guys will know anyway, so it doesn't matter. Regardless, we appreciate the hell out of you guys for being here, so thank you so much. We're going to watch Christmas in L.A. by Home Free. I don't know anything about this. Do you know anything about this song? I don't know if it's theirs. I don't know if it's a compilation, cover, mashup. No idea. We watched about 5 seconds of it, and now we're back at the beginning of the video. So off we go, guys.
Let's get it.
Hit that subscribe button for us and give us a Christmas gift. That's all it takes. It's totally free. It could change our lives forever. Let's go. Yeah, he is, dude.
Left his reindeer. He went way down south. He just had to see what it's all about. Wrapping presents out in the sun. Stuffing stockings having fun.
That's great.
He's like, oh shit, like he was like, this is easy Christmas this
Easy
year.
Christmas
34, man. I'll be done in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Man. I'll be able to catch happy hour. I like this also. This is a great take. I don't know if this is a cover. I don't know if this is original. I've never heard it. Do you know
it's good. I don't know.
Really good, and I love the premise of it. I like the modernized Santa Claus, and like he's got them. What do they say? You see the world through rose-colored
rose-colored lens,
rose-colored glasses or whatever it is. So he's got that whole aesthetic going on with that thing, and he's just.
I gotta tell you, man, the man looks good in the salt and pepper.
Dude,
man.
he is.
Or maybe even not a salt and pepper. It's like Silver Fox type of thing going on here.
Yeah,
good looking man.
Is it? Who is this guy? Do we know?
I don't know.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Not a clue.
Hadn't paid enough attention to his face. I was like, shit, is it one of the members? I don't think it is. But yeah, I like the aesthetic that they've taken with it. Just like this cleaned up Kris Kringle, just like and he's just like taking it easy, dude. Just driving like a Cadillac. Was that Cadillac?
Cadillac Eldorado.
I know he said a GMC, but I mean
Chevy.
I mean GMC, Chevy, Cadillac. It's all the same company.
Same.
So I love it, dude. I'm envious of this car, honestly. The car is amazing.
I mean,
in that red, I like it just
they're good looking cars.
I like it just for the looks. I don't know anything. It's probably a piece of shit.
Oh, for
at the end of the day, but
they run like dogs. Can't even get out of their own way. Okay,
it's a boat. It's a 50-foot long car, dude.
Yeah, it's.
They picked a great prop for this one though. They did a really good job. Let's go.
Out in the sun, stuffing stockings, having some fun, reading, writing,
Easy day, baby.
California, Yuletide cheer.
I guess that's my example. That's what I get right there. He put the pedal almost all the way to the floor, and it just creeped on out of the thing. I guess when you're trying to push around 10,000 pounds of steel.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
I get it. I know he wasn't. I know they didn't do a burnout. I understand. It was all for aesthetics. I understand. I just think it's funny. It goes along with what he said earlier.
It's Christmas in LA. All the ladies and all the little babies, it's Christmas in LA. Even the gentlemen, every single one of them, Christmas.
Damn, bro.
In LA. Whoa, everyone around the world. Every boy and every girl. It's time to say.
Let's go.
Hit him, Rob.
Time to say.
Okay.
Time to say. Out there. All the little children and all.
Did he do an echo?
Damn.
Did he do an echo at the end of that?
Probably.
I'm going to go back 10 seconds. We'll listen. That's a great
That's a face.
Look, this is the face of a man who has practiced making sounds his entire life and is doing them phenomenally. And unfortunately, when you got to make perfect sounds, these are the faces you got to make. It's just it's just part of the job. It's union rules for beatboxers. You got to make stupid faces, and that's how it goes, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he just you guys know. You know. Every time he's on the screen, he just keeps getting better. And not necessarily, this one isn't necessarily better at like real drum sounds. He's obviously nailed that. But like this one's like better at the
turntable,
the scratchy DJ stuff, dude.
Which we knew he could do, but like this is really, really good.
I think the sound he's making right now, like just this weird, I don't even know. I can't even emulate it. It's so good. Let's go. And then the echo at the end.
Time to say out there.
He did. Let's sing.
All the little children and all the big children, it's Christmas in LA. All the ladies and all the little babies, they were singing and around in LA. Even the gentlemen, every single one of them, Christmas in LA.
They had to block a whole road to turn that car around, eh?
In all the little children and all the big children, it's Christmas in LA. All the ladies and all the little babies, it's Christmas in LA. Even the gentlemen, every single one of them, Christmas in LA. You got to Los Angeles. That's where Santa is. Get down to Los Angeles. This is you, that's where Santa is. Get down to Los Angeles.
Oh, they're on a rooftop in this one.
Yeah.
Look at the guy on the cell phone. He's just like making the call for the next shoot. Like, we just wrapped, so we'll be heading over there soon.
Yeah. Like, you said you can have the Cadillac there tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Dude, Austin had almost at one point there when he was way up in the register. He almost had like this Jackson 5 thing going on. Man, he almost had like some Michael Jackson sound.
Sound really good.
Really, really good, man. And also, what a better way to come into doing Christmas music. Yeah. Literally with a song that's like never been done before. Yeah. Brand new Christmas song.
That's the Christmas music I want to listen to.
I'm all on board for that.
Yeah.
Refreshed, redone Christmas. Like just new stuff. Write a new Christmas song. It's Christmas in LA. Like everyone come down to LA because that's where Santa's at. You know, like Santa's hanging out in LA this year, man.
He's like, not a whole lot of people on the nice list in LA.
He's like, I'm just gonna, whatever. I'm just gonna chill here. It's nice here, and amazing. Well, that's good. I love that premise. That's how I want the Christmas music to be. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We need, I understand without the jingle bells and the
traditional standards,
we wouldn't have any of this inspiration for the new stuff. Yeah. I get that, but I'm done with the old stuff for a while. So this is great. I like this a lot. Yeah. And one thing I noticed too. Now this is just straight coming from a mountain boy who's never lived by the ocean and isn't used to seeing palm trees. Palm trees are crazy, bro. Yeah. Like, did you see how tall they were?
Yeah.
And what's crazy?
Did you see where in Christmas? I think it was Christmas time in Florida. Somebody decided to put lights around the palm trees. Dude, it looks like giant penises. Just giant, erect penises. If you guys, and like the little palm leaves coming off, they put lights on those. It looked like it was just spouting. Just, if you guys ever get a chance, look up why you don't put lights on palm trees.
I guess it is
hilarious.
I need to check that out too, dude.
It's so funny.
But yeah, something that I don't think about, like, I'm looking at these and I'm looking at the surrounding trees, and these palm trees are just
massive.
Way above them. And the reason why they grow so tall, A, is because there's how many days of sunshine in LA in the year? I don't know, 300 or something like that, sunny days. And B, there's no wind there. So they can just grow up to the sun. They can just keep growing to the sun. I mean, I get it. There is wind there. All you guys out there out on the West Coast can be like, well, we do get wind. It's like, well, come hang out for a week in Wyoming. I'll show you what wind is. So I get it. You get wind, but you don't get enough to where it literally, the trees can only grow so high and then they fall over because the wind blows them out of the ground.
To give you guys an idea, so like, you know how it is though, they'll like keep track of the individual days and they'll say, oh, this day last year we had blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently in the history of record keeping for Wyoming, I think it was last week on Thursday, we had the most amount of wind on that day in ever recorded history, with gusts reaching 86 miles an hour. And the standard steady wind at 50. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, we got the wind.
I read a report from the actual. Now I know I said it in a live. I mentioned it in a live that I looked it up and I just read a result off of Google and it said Wyoming had like 13.1 average wind throughout the year. No, I looked up an actual from the U.S. National Weather Service Association, like an article from them from the history and things like that. No, the Wyoming is like the third windiest state in the entire country with an average wind speed of almost 23 miles an hour a day.
Yeah,
23 miles an hour, and that's average. So like. Again, like I said in the live, on any given day you come to Wyoming, you can expect 20 mile an hour wind.
Yeah.
That's just, it could be more, could be less.
And we were talking about
most of the time it's going to be more.
When you're calculating averages, those zeros bring it down a lot. So like if you have 1 month of zeros and the rest of the other 11 months of the year are 40 miles an hour, 50 maybe, 60 miles an hour, you would still get near around that 20. Like,
and that's the thing is like we don't have 0 months. We have 0 days.
Today
sometimes.
Was really close.
It was. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there was like no wind all day today.
I walked outside and fucking fell over because I normally have to lean into the wind.
I know, right? We walk like this, and when it's not windy, we're like, oh shit, I can just stand up straight today. No, it really is like that in Wyoming. All the memes you've heard, all the stereotypes you've heard about the wind and how people use metal chains for wind socks, that shit exists here. It actually happens here.
we had a really bad windstorm come through. In fact, I was living in Spokane at the time. Came through Spokane first. Reached 70 miles an hour. Okay,
pretty bad for Spokane.
People were losing their minds. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like, this is my day, dude.
But because they're not used to that, telephone poles all over the ground and shit.
Yep.
When it came through Wyoming, it was, I think the highest wind reading they took was 320 miles an hour in like some places.
In like a valley somewhere where it's just cranking through there.
300-mile-an-hour winds. That's enough to fucking blow your dick off.
You don't
dude.
want to get caught in that wind. I'm just going to say that right now.
Kiss your clothes goodbye.
Okay? Just kiss your ankles and your cheeks and all your hair.
But I think in town they were seeing speeds of 90 to 120 miles an hour.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And it should. I should be like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's not.
Not
Last week we had 50-mile consistent hour winds, just blowing the whole time.
Yep.
It shut down the highways. Trucks couldn't. Well, I mean,
trucks were getting blown over.
You can go on the highway if you want to, but if I'm a trucker and I come into Wyoming and it's like gust 60 plus, I'm like, I'm pulling over. I'm calling
hanging out in Montana.
This delivery is going to be 4 hours late, dude, because I am not driving through this shit. It's not worth my life, you know? Yep. And that's why I have respect for the truckers, and that ties into the trucker video that Home Free has that we have on our page if you want to check that out. I think it's called The Driver.
Yes.
Amazing. That's an amazing video also. And it kind of details the life of all these dudes that make the world turn, basically. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to drive a bus. I don't know how to drive a truck.
I'm sure I can figure it out.
But it would. I don't know if I'd want to do it forever, right? You know. So amazing. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. If you guys enjoyed today's video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang, and we'll see y'all next time. Ow!
Merry Christmas Eve.
I gotta fucking pee.
Sounded like I had a voice changer right there. No voice changers. That's just my weird voice.